Have you ever looked at someone and wondered why their life seems so full of light, peace, and success, while others around them keep struggling no matter how hard they try? It feels almost like those people carry a secret, a hidden power that makes everything flow in their favor. They walk into a room and the energy shifts. They attract opportunities, love, and abundance without forcing it. The truth is, this is not luck. This is vibration. High vibrational people live differently, and their habits set them apart from the crowd. If you've ever felt stuck in negativity, drained by challenges, or trapped in patterns that keep repeating, you need to hear this. Because once you understand the habits of high vibrational people, you'll realize you've had the power inside you all along, waiting for you to wake it up. Think about a time when life knocked you down so hard that it felt impossible to get back up. Maybe it was a heartbreak, a betrayal, or a failure that made you question your worth. In that moment, most people sink into anger, fear, or self-doubt, replaying the pain in their minds until it becomes their reality. But high vibrational people choose differently. Instead of drowning in the storm, they become the calm in the storm. They see pain as a teacher, not a prison. Imagine being able to face challenges without being consumed by them. Imagine being able to release the heavy emotions that hold you down and rise above them like a balloon breaking free from gravity. That's what high vibrational people do, and this is why they live on a higher frequency where peace and success naturally flow toward them. One of the most powerful habits they carry is emotional awareness. When something painful happens, it's easy to get stuck in emotions like anger, guilt, or shame. These emotions are like chains that keep us locked in a lower state. High vibrational people know that holding on to these emotions is like holding a burning coal. It only hurts the one who clings to it. So instead of letting pain define them, they face it, feel it fully, and then release it. They practice letting go through meditation, prayer, or simple stillness. They step back from the chaos and look within themselves. This inner reflection gives them power. They don't deny their emotions or pretend to be happy when they're not. They acknowledge every feeling, but they don't let those feelings control their destiny. Think of it this way. If your mind is a radio, negative emotions are static that blocks the music. You can't enjoy the song of life if all you hear is noise. High vibrational people know how to tune their frequency back to clarity. When fear, doubt, or resentment shows up, they don't fight it with more negativity. They breathe, they observe, and they let it pass through. In that calm space, they find freedom. They know life will always bring storms, but instead of letting the storm shake them, they anchor themselves in peace. That peace becomes their power. It's not about being numb. It's about being strong enough to rise above emotions that no longer serve them. But emotional mastery alone is not enough. High vibrational people also live with a strong why. Without a why, life feels heavy. You wake up with no direction, moving through routines that drain your soul. But when you have a reason that lights up your heart, even the hardest challenges become fuel. A person with a why can endure almost anyhow. That's why high vibrational people seem unstoppable. They're not running on willpower alone. They're pulled by a vision that excites them, a purpose that keeps them alive even when life gets difficult. Ask yourself this: what would you fight for, even if the world doubted you? What dream keeps whispering to you when everything else goes quiet? High vibrational people ask these questions. They don't chase shallow goals like fame or comparison. They dig deeper. Their why is not about proving others wrong. It's about making life meaningful. It's about serving, giving, and creating something bigger than themselves. And here's the secret. When your why comes from love, from contribution, from something pure, the universe moves to support you. Opportunities appear, people align with you, and abundance flows in ways you could never have forced. This is why people who live with purpose don't feel empty even when they don't have everything figured out. Their hearts are full. Their energy radiates. And this energy is magnetic. When you find your why, you stop chasing happiness in the wrong places. You stop trying to fill the void with material things or temporary highs. You discover a joy that doesn't depend on outside conditions. That joy is abundance in its purest form. And when your heart overflows, you naturally give to others. You share love, kindness, and hope without needing anything back. High vibrational people are like fountains. Their inner purpose fills them so much that they can't help but refresh the lives around them. Now here's the most beautiful part. They don't stop at having a why. They align their entire life with it. For high vibrational people, every morning feels like a chance to live their purpose, not a burden. They wake up with energy because their life is in harmony with their deepest truth. When you align your thoughts, actions, and emotions with your purpose, you enter a flow state. Time feels different. Work becomes play. Obstacles become challenges you're excited to solve. You stop feeling like life is against you, and instead, you realize life is moving with you. Think of alignment like a river. When you fight against the current, every step feels exhausting. But when you align with the flow, you glide effortlessly. High vibrational people choose to flow with life. They don't cling to old paths that no longer serve them. They trust their intuition. They take risks outside their comfort zone because they know that's where magic happens. And every brave step they take creates ripples of inspiration for the world around them. Of course, this alignment is not always easy. The world is full of voices that tell you to play small, to be realistic, to give up. Sometimes, even loved ones project their fears onto your dreams. But high vibrational people rise above this. They don't ignore the doubts, but they don't let them control their choices. They know the loudest voice should be the one inside, not outside. And when that inner voice speaks from truth and love, it becomes impossible to silence. Living in alignment also means bringing your purpose into every part of life. It's not just about career or big dreams. It's about how you treat people, how you carry yourself, how you handle challenges. High vibrational people let their purpose guide them in small actions as much as big ones. Whether they're speaking to a stranger or pursuing a goal, they act with integrity, love, and presence. Over time, this creates a natural flow where success doesn't have to be forced. It becomes inevitable. Imagine living in such a state where peace is your foundation, love is your energy, and purpose is your guide. This is the reality of high vibrational people. They are not superhuman. They are not chosen. They are simply committed to habits that anyone can adopt. They choose to be aware of their emotions, to release what no longer serves them, to live with a powerful why, and to align their life with their truth. These habits lift them into a vibration where success, abundance, and joy are natural companions. And here is the truth you need to hear. You can live this way too. You already have the ability to raise your vibration. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions. You don't need permission from the world. The power is already within you. Every time you choose love over fear, awareness over reaction, purpose over emptiness, and alignment over chaos, you step into your higher self. Bit by bit, you create a life that reflects your true vibration. So the question is, are you ready to rise? Are you ready to stop letting low energy control you and start choosing habits that open the door to peace and success? The journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Because once you begin to live with higher vibration, you'll never want to go back. You'll feel lighter, freer, and more alive than ever before. If you felt something awaken inside you while listening to this, then you are ready. You are meant to live in a higher state, and these habits are your pathway. The world needs your light, your love, your unique purpose. Don't keep it hidden. Begin now. Choose awareness. Discover your why. Align your life with your truth. Step into your higher vibration and watch how everything around you begins to transform. Thank you for being here, for giving your heart and mind the chance to remember who you truly are. If this message touched you, like and share the video.